Oh my God. Hey guys. 1 second. There we go. All right, guys. Sorry. I know that I gave you guys late notice on going live, but better some notice than no notice. Is that Violetta? Yeah. Hi, Neo. How are you? I just got out of the gym, guys. Please excuse me. I look like absolute crap. Thank God for this lighting because otherwise unrecognizable. What's up, King James? Hello, Fireball, baby, Taurus butterfly, Sheetal. Welcome, you guys. So obviously we're going to be doing all signs. This is going to be what you don't see coming for this weekend. So we're looking at the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. What's up, Kevin? How are you? What's up, Karen? We're looking at the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Make sure that you are checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements to be able to get a full picture on what is going on for this weekend, okay? On top of that, if you feel like a reading may be reversed, please, by all means, feel free to reverse it. Why? Because these are general readings. So if you want something more personal, then you can visit my website at violettaalexis.com to book a personal reading with me. That information can be found either A, in the description box, or you can go ahead and click the pinned comment right there in the live chat and it'll take you to my website. On top of that, you guys also make sure that you become a member today. If you want exclusive access to over 24 tarot and astrology videos plus per month, you can head on over to my YouTube channel and click the join button. The first tier, which is the dragon tier, is $7.99, which will get you 2 astrology videos plus an all signs. And then if you want the Hand of the Queen membership, you'll get that, what I just mentioned, plus you will get individual tarot readings for each sign twice. So 24. Why? Because 12 signs, 12 times 2 equals 24. So each individual sign gets their individual reading twice per month. So on that note, what's up, Rick? I have Chinese food in my teeth. Oh my God, it's gone. Okay, great. Yay. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Make sure that you guys give a thumbs up to the stream. I greatly appreciate your support. And share this video if you have not already, okay? My cat has the zoomies. If you hear me screaming, ma'am, 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 that is why, all right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at my Aries first, okay? Let me move this back here a little bit. All right, Aries. Hello, Vanessa, Shamika, Stacy, Rocio. King James, gotta be honest, buddy, not ever doing that. Not ever giving you an in-person reading. Okay. And not doing that for anybody online because creepers, jeepers, whatever it's called. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and take a look. Shout out to Rick for being here tonight as well. Thank you, Sheetal. Honestly, I didn't have my hair like this until right before I went live. I was like, I got to do something about this grease mop. It was disgusting. So still is disgusting, but we're covering it with pigtails. Okay, Aries, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at what you don't see coming for this weekend. Love that. Love that. That has got to be moved out of the way. Okay, fabulous. All right, Aries, what you don't see coming. We have the Tower in reverse. Do I have these cards the right way? Sorry, hold on. Okay, well, we're going to have to. Justice in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. Oh, God. Well, I'm not a big fan of the Tower in reverse, although this could, absolutely represent something that's already happened. So something already happening, somebody getting their negative karma, something that is basically unjustified, or somebody, making a really crappy decision, despite somebody else's feelings about it. So with that Three of Pentacles, though, okay, there could be a collaboration maybe on Sunday or something like that, or you have somebody that really appreciates your work Let's go ahead and take a look at that Tower. The 9, Tower in reverse, 9 of Swords. The Fool, the King of Pentacles. I want to say don't let your mind get the best of you, Aries. And what I mean by that is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to allow things to kind of crumble a little bit, because I feel like there's something that's getting ready to, and not in a bad way per se. You know, it's obviously not going to feel super comfortable, especially if you hang on to it, but it's something that is for the betterment of you and your personal financial situation. I definitely am wondering, with that King of Pentacles in the beginning of the weekend to here, this could essentially be like you having a really hard time like letting go of something, maybe letting go of a job or letting go of an old way of budgeting, who knows, right? Letting go of an old business partner, really worried about it, really to take the jump, really afraid to take the leap, afraid of change, which isn't always necessarily your guys' thing. But it looks like for some reason this weekend it is. Now maybe it's just that you're sweating somebody that you're in a relationship with or that you're talking to. Maybe you're having a hard time letting it go, whatever it is, but I want to say try not to allow your mind to take over in the worst way possible. Because to me, there's some opportunity here, but it's like you're getting in your head about it and you're like, oh, no, 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 I can't let go of this thing, or I can't, you know what I mean? And it's like, I feel like it's for your benefit to do so, especially because that 3 of Pentacles, I feel like somebody's trying to help you in some way. So listen to them. Then we have the Justice in reverse with the Judgment. Ooh. Ooh, Judgment, 10 of Cups, King of Cups. Someone must answer for their crimes. um, what technically is the Justice in reverse about? The 9 of Cups. I'm wondering if somebody's being a little selfish. Is it you? I don't know. North Node is in your sign, but somebody I want to say is being a little selfish. I feel like there are other people involved, other people that need tending to, other people that need appreciation or need some kind of focus on them, but somebody here is making it all about them. And it is making me feel as though someone feels unloved in some way. Now, of course, this could be just a family situation. Somebody could be over here like making very selfish financial decisions, very selfish love decisions, whatever it is, at the expense of others is kind of what I'm getting. Nicole, thank you so much for that super chat question. But I feel like it's all going to be worked out with that Judgment, that 10 of Cups, and that King of Cups. I don't know if somebody has like a come to Jesus moment or what it is, but I feel like it will eventually be made right. But I want to say, like, be cautious of Saturday, because you and somebody else might kind of bump shoulders a little bit. Then we have the 3 of Pentacles with the 2 of Swords in reverse, the Magician, and the 5 of Swords. What's the 5 of Swords? The Temperance in reverse. Yikes. Well, okay. So this is what this makes me feel like, right? This makes me feel like there's a collaboration on board, right? Like something's getting ready to happen. And it feels like there's somebody here who is like a master at something. So how do I explain this? So let's say it's a work situation, and let's say there is somebody who's already been there for like 10 years, they know what they're doing, and then there's like a rookie who comes in but is almost as good as the master, right? And it makes, and this could be anything. This could be in love, this could be in a friendship, this could be in a work situation. I don't know what it is, but it's making me feel like someone's coming in and kind of like, you ever read the 48 Laws of Power? I've only read some of it, right? But there's one that says, you know, law number, blah, 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 don't outshine the master. Never outshine the master. So it makes me feel like somebody's trying to one up someone else in like a work or collaborative situation, which can be good, right? Like I think it's good when people can like challenge us and stuff like that, but there might end up being a little bit of, once again, like bumping shoulders. So I feel like somebody's coming in a little cocky, if I'm gonna be completely honest. And I think that somebody's gonna get humbled. That's what that feels like to me. So I don't know if that's you or someone else. Okay. Your advice is Libra. Speaking of relationships, then we have community. and your commitment is being tested. So I feel like this is saying that you need to play nice with others. Ugh, I know we hate that, right? But it's kind of saying that you're going to have to play nice with others, especially regarding like a community or some kind of collaboration. And it's saying that your commitment is being tested to whatever this is that you're going after. So this is about kind of playing nice, right? That doesn't mean like don't put yourself first or do your best or anything like that. But this is about finding common ground between you and other people in some kind of community or some kind of group project or group thing. I don't know. Maybe you're going out with people, people get drunk. You got to learn, you get drunk and then you got to learn how to compromise and not piss people off. I don't know, whatever it is. So yeah, kind of like play nice with others, which I know isn't always your guys' forte. Okay. But thank you so much, Aries, for watching. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. Let's go ahead and give the floor to Taurus. What's up, Lori? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm not like meeting up with someone on the internet and giving them a reading. Like, I just feel like that's in my best interest. All right, Taurus, how are you? You know what I'm saying? Especially as a woman. No thanks. All right, what's going on, Taurus? Let's go ahead and take a look at this weekend for you and what you don't see coming for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Show me Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for this weekend. The Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups, oh boy, the Ace of Cups. Well, it's a clear boundary. You may be walking away from something, someone. Maybe you just need space. I don't know whatever it may be, but you look pretty disappointed. You're like, oh God, fucking wasting my time. This is so bad. Why am I? You know. What I do like about it is it may inspire you, maybe to do something creatively. Maybe you're looking for a new love. Maybe you're reinstating your relationship. But yeah, you look pretty disappointed. So tell me about that Eight of Cups. Yeah, it looks like love to me. The Two of Cups in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. There was definitely like some kind of opportunity that you wanted, but it seems like something came out, or you may feel manipulated or misguided in some way, and it seems like you're disconnecting from another person. What's the Moon in reverse? The Seven of something financial. It could be something financial that came out, or somebody isn't as invested, or it was a bad investment. There's something that's like a bad investment where you're like, you know what? I mean, look at this bitch on this card. She's like not even about that life. And then what follows her is that look at these people. They are not about it. It's not, no thanks. So it just feels like you kind of find something out, or something's revealed to you, or you have suspicions about something and you're like, yeah, go fuck yourself, to be honest. So then we have the Four of Cups for Saturday with the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Hermit. Interesting. This almost makes me feel like you're questioning yourself. I'm not really sure why I'm getting that. I mean, the Hermit is self, right? The Four of Cups is like disappointed, can't see the positive about something. I'm really feeling like you had your heart set on something, or you had like a fantasy about something, and you may feel like, was I delusional? Sorry about that, guys. God, shut up. Um, it's almost like you're feeling like you were delusional about some kind of fantasy, or like something that you wanted. Tell me about that Seven of Cups, the Six of Swords in reverse. Whatever this is, it's a problem for you. It really feels like you didn't get something that you wanted. But you have options. That's the thing. It's like you have options available to you, but you're so stuck on that fantasy, because it's going to be like stuck, right? It's like you're stuck on that fantasy, you're stuck on that thing. And that happens a lot, is when we put all of our eggs into one basket and we decide, no, this is what it's going to be, this is what it's going to look like, and this is what I want, we tend to subconsciously shut our mind off to any other possibility, not realizing that we may actually be rejecting the thing that was meant for us, or the person that was meant for us, or whatever it is, or the opportunity that was meant for us, because we're so stuck on this thing that wasn't. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Ten of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Don't hold on to it. Don't hold on to it. Don't say something or do something that you're gonna regret. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. There is a new opportunity for you, and it could be something creatively, it could be love. But to me, this is after like going through it a little bit this weekend. You're going through something. You're also going through an evolutionary process. And I truly feel like you are the one that has started this. You're just not with the shits, whatever that means for you. You're just not with it. And I feel like you're really holding back something that you want to say to someone with that Knight of Swords and that Four of Pentacles. But you're looking though. You're like, I'm not gonna forget this. You know, you're keeping your cards close to the chest. Mercury, communication, territory. New moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. This is your advice. I want to say communicate boundaries. Protect your thought life as well. You know, like be careful of your thoughts. I want to say somebody could be getting in your head a little bit, and it could be with you. Mercury is retrograde, you know, for my Taurus risings, it's retrograde right now in your 12th house of letting go and endings, right? Well, what does Mercury represent in your chart? The second house of self-worth, self-value, also your money. But it also represents love, risks, creativity. So I'm kind of feeling like there's some kind of, I don't want to say a wall that needs to be built, but there's some kind of boundary that really needs to be set so you can focus on money, so you can focus on your tangible 3D reality. For some reason, that's what it's telling me. So thank you so much, Taurus. Let's go ahead and give Gemini the floor. Thanks, Taurus. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. All right, Gemini, how are you? Let's go ahead and see what you don't see coming for this weekend. Let's see. The Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, the Star. Wow. All major arcanas. Definitely a letting go of control, letting go of the wheel, and then feeling emotionally motivated to go towards the thing that you have hope for. So let's see that Wheel of Fortune. Love this. Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles, King of Swords. I really like this. This really makes me feel like after some time of deliberation regarding some type of situation that you have, maybe something that you're wanting to communicate to somebody, maybe a financial matter, even for some of you, whatever it is, it's like you've been kind of tossing and turning, or on Friday, you're kind of tossing and turning about it, or maybe you've had some time to heal this week about some kind of decision that you've needed to make. And it seems like by Friday or by tomorrow, you're like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, it reminds me of that Cat Williams. I don't know if you guys ever saw it, The Pimp Chronicles, where he goes up on stage. Lori, thank you so much. Everybody hashtag Lori right now. Lori right now. Lori right now. Lori, thank you so much. Oh my God, that was so nice. Let me put her on my screen. Lori, I love you. Thank you so much. Damn. Okay. Dinner on Lori. Well, joke's on you. I already ate Chinese food and ended up getting it caught in my teeth and sat here for the better of 30 seconds and picked it out while my audience watched me. And now it's gone. So swallowed it, and this is why I'm a loner. Lori, thank you. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that with class, and we're gonna move on. Thank you, Lori. Everybody hashtag Lori in the chat. So yeah, it's like you're finally able to let go of something after kind of like being behind the scenes or spending some time with yourself, healing from something, maybe going to therapy, I don't know, whatever it is, you getting ready for your taxes, you're kind of feeling freer, you're feeling lighter this weekend. We have the Chariot for Saturday, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Something's still on your mind. Something is still on your mind, something that has disappointed you. Maybe you've disappointed someone, but it's still on your mind, and it could be around morals, values, ethics. You know, it could be around self-worth, self-value. It could be around um for some of you, someone has insulted your intelligence. For some of you, this is a really random message, but for some of you, there is a person who has, or people that have insulted your intelligence and made you question that. There's something very heavy about that. Almost, it's almost giving me like a Chiron in Gemini feel. I have Chiron in Gemini. It's almost giving me like that wound around not feeling like what you have to say matters, or second guessing yourself, or something like that. Pisces 1111. Thank you so much for that super chat. But you're almost allowing it to drive you in some way. You're like you're using it as fuel. So instead of using the gasoline that other people threw on you, instead of lighting yourself on fire, you're putting it in your gas tank and you're actually utilizing it to be able to push you, move you forward. You ever had that feeling? Like, bitch, I'm going to show you. You know what I mean? Like, most of my success, I have to give to Spite. Thank you, Spite. I would like to thank Spite, and secondly, God, no, for all my success, right? It's almost something like that. Then you have the Star for Saturday. 7 of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. There's someone like bigger than you, so to speak. Okay, is what I want to say. For some of you, I'm getting someone like a masculine energy around you, particularly. I mean, you could be this masculine energy, hopefully not. But there's a masculine energy around you that is very intimidated by what it is that you have to offer, what you have to say, and who you are as a person. And this is somebody who doesn't want you to see your value, Queen of Pentacles. But I think that you know that. And I think that you're healing from that. Even if it was in the past, if it was like an ex-boyfriend or even ex-girlfriend in her masculine energy, or a current one, or a husband or a wife or a father figure, an uncle, or a friend, someone who you thought was your best friend. I don't know, but that still fucks with you. And it's not this weekend. This seems more like, I know it sounds really like spiritual, but I feel like it's supposed to be. So interesting. House 3. Oh my God. That's a Gemini house. Protection. Oh my God. What do you need to release? I love it. Wow, bitch. I am good. You know, I am really just gotta give it to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the third house is about education. Hello? What is going on here? Can you guys still hear me? The fuck was that? That was weird. Why does my mic keep doing that? Anyway, so house 3 can be about like education. It can be about your knowledge. It can be how you communicate, how you think, and needing to protect your thought life in some way. You're a lot smarter than people give you credit for, is what I want to say to you. What you have to say matters. And whoever that was, or whoever that person is this week or 20 years ago that made you feel like absolute crap about yourself, there's a reason for that. It's for you to, you know how people are like, oh, just go with the current, follow the current, go with it. No, not all the time. Sometimes there are roadblocks put in our lives. Sometimes there's resistance put in our lives so that we can become stronger by pushing against it. Not necessarily to prove to others, although that can be a great motive, but proving to ourselves. And understanding that a lot of the crappy things that people say about us, a lot of the times, is just projection. And yeah, I love you, Gemini. So Gemini, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. We're going to go ahead and move on and get started with my Cancers. My Cancers. All right. Hey, Cancer. Hey, Cancer. My favorite sign. I know, as an astrologer or a tarot reader, we're not supposed to say that, but I don't care. I met a Virgo friend today, by the way. Lori, can you believe it? I only have like one Virgo in my life, and like that's Lori, but I met a Virgo friend at the gym today. She was divine. She was so nice. She thought I had fake boobs and she asked me where I got them, and I was so flattered. I wasn't even wearing like a push-up bra. It was so cool. Anyway, all right, Cancer. All right, Cancers, how are you? Let's go ahead and love that Cancer got that intro. You're welcome. Cancer, let's go ahead and see what you don't see coming for this weekend, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th of April. Page of Swords in reverse. Yikes. Nicole, thank you so much for that super chat. Page, oh, drama. Page of Swords in reverse, 5 of Wands, and the Page of Wands. I don't know if you're feeling a little bit too big for your britches. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but I will say this. Now this is your reading, so I'm gonna say you. Sadia. Oh, I love that name. Did I say that right? I probably didn't with my white ass. I'm so sorry, but that's a gorgeous name. Pages help. God, help us all. Page of Swords in reverse. Now, this is your reading, so I'm just going to say it's you. If it's not you, please, by all means, feel free to swap it, check your other placements. This could be you talking shit, starting drama, starting drama on a Twitter thread, arguing about politics. But this could also be you sticking your foot in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Acting like you know something that you don't. So be cautious with that. 5 of Wands, drama. Be careful of what you're saying at this time. Page of Wands, this is about humble beginnings, baby. Be careful, because I feel like it's possible that you may get put in your place this weekend, okay? But then, maybe you're putting somebody else in their place, but I mean, this is your reading. But let's see, right? You could just be dealing with an ass hat, or you could be the ass hat. So let's see. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my goodness, Knight of Pentacles. The Lovers. Okay. Well, we're a little slow to get it, right? That's what's going on here. We're just a little slow to get with the program, and that's all right. I feel like you're making a little bit of an assumption, or you're having a little bit of a freak out about potentially a lover's kind of situation. Um, I want to say this. Educate yourself on the facts before you jump the gun about something, because you could end up accusing somebody of something. You could see something online and think completely uh assume the worst, and that's just not what it is, okay? So be cautious with that. For other of you guys, you guys are getting fucking scammed. Be careful of getting into some kind of financial deal, or there's something here where you make a decision on something, but it's like not an informed decision about your financial situation. So just try to be cautious, okay? Because you're not like paying attention or something like that. All right. So I'm just saying, maybe you get a call, and, I have a friend, he was a Cancer. I have a friend who, they called pretending to be his internet company, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we just need you to send us your 4-digit pin, that we just sent you." But it was people trying to get into his accounts, and they did. And it's like, hello, right? So it kind of feels like that. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be that crazy, right? Just be careful of like social media or something going on at work where you kind of stick your foot in your mouth a little bit, all right? And then we have the 5 of Wands with the Hangman, the 9 of Wands in reverse, and damn, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got all the pages here, baby. And 3 of them are reversed. Not gonna lie. Whatever this is, now you have the power to change this, right? This isn't set in stone, buddy. Okay. You have the power to change this, but it is you and some other people kind of throwing some blows, is what this looks like. And it doesn't have to be anything insane, but I will say this, it will humble you. This is 12th house. This is the Hangman. The Hangman sits the fuck back because he realizes, wow, I don't know everything. I need to sit back and get a better perspective, and I just kind of need to let this one go. Then when it's accompanied by the 9 of Wands in reverse, this is like, yep, I give up. And you know, you could feel a little bit victimized, or you could even realize you were being a little immature. Now, this could be somebody that you're dealing with, so keep that in mind, okay? Don't like have a freak out about it. But yeah. So, Sunday, let's see if that's looking any better. Oh god. What's the 3 of Swords about? The 3 of Cups, fuck. What are we doing here? Unfinished business on aisle 3 over some kind of heart-wrenching situation. Um there's a feminine energy here, I feel, that is really letting another person kind of have it, not in like an immature way, but I'm hurt. And we're going to talk about it. And whoever the person is that is on the giving end of that heartache is pretty fucking humbled by the situation. And it could be about like third party. It could be about a third party. Listen, I don't know your business. I'm just saying. You know, this could just, maybe it's just not you. You know, maybe it's just somebody else. House 10 and Wrath. Hold your vision. Alrighty. What vision is that? The Knight of Wands in reverse. So I'm going to say something, okay? You want attention, baby, you going to get it. And it may be very public and maybe not in the way that you want it. I just want to say be very cautious of your actions this weekend, because you may end up making a total ass of yourself. I'm just being 100% serious, okay? Just that, you know, just know when to quit. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe someone in your life needs to know when to quit. But this is saying kind of like watch the public arena, right? Like watch how you're dealing with stuff in public. Cuz eyes are on you. You wanted attention, baby. You got it. But it's just not maybe in the way that you anticipated. So just be cautious of this, okay? Mhm. Mhm. Well, Cancer, although you were my favorite sign, that was not my favorite reading. So we're just going to move on and we're going to pretend like that didn't happen. But take the information, put it in your back pocket, save it for later. Okay. All right. So thank you, Cancer. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Cancer's like, yeah, fuck you. I'm not doing any of that shit. All right. Leo. Let's see what you got going on, Leo. Ooh, showing up in your major arcana with the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. Could it get better than this? Maybe. If the 10 of Pentacles shows up, we're in business. Definitely showing up in your higher vibration here. Showing up is very passionate, very inspired, very inspiring, going for it, feeling very motivated, looking good, feeling good, smelling good. I mean, what more could you want? 10 of no freaking way. It's a lie. Ain't no can way. Are you serious? This is my birthday card. This is the last deacon of Virgo. How freaking cool is that? Okay, the strength, the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse. You bitches don't trust yourself with the damn pocketbook. So I want to say, for some of you, you're very focused on building your legacy. But if you guys have the habit where you get a little bit of money and it burns a hole in your pocket, please be cautious of that, okay? Because for some of you, you just don't trust yourself with a pocketbook. You don't trust yourself with money. I Slay 999. Thank you so much for that super chat question. You just don't trust yourself with the pocketbook, okay? So, but I think what you're trying to do is you're trying to rebuild that trust with yourself because you're focused on 10 years from now, not 10 days from now, okay? So I like that. For others of you, if this is about a relationship, um, I definitely feel like there's a little mistrust here, okay? Or with someone that you're talking to. It seems like you're very focused on commitment. You're very focused on commitment. You're very focused on the long game, I want to say. But there could be a little bit of an issue like trusting someone or someone trusting you in regards to finances, in regards to being taken advantage of, or feeling like maybe somebody isn't necessarily pulling their weight. The Ace of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Cups. Mm. I feel like things that you wanted before are maybe they're not totally out the window, but they're evolving. Like the things that you wanted, mm, like when you have a very specific vision for like something that you want, but then it as you get older, that vision kind of matures a little bit and it changes. I feel like that's what's happening. Because you're kind of getting bored. You feel like you're on the hamster wheel a little bit with that Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You're like, where did my passion go? Where did my gifts go? What am I doing with my gifts? What am I doing with my life? And that, whatever that is inspiring you. And it seems like there's some kind of new beginning to be able to change something in regards to that, or even make some kind of childhood dream work for you. And that could be something that you're focused on. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles with the Devil, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords. Oh, what's that Devil? The Ten of Wands. Oh, I see. What's the Seven of Swords? Sorry. High Priestess. Okay, Leo said, fuck that noise. So I want to say this. Um, you guys don't want to work anymore. No, you guys, I think that a lot of you are starting to look at life a little bit differently, where you're thinking, I want to work smarter and not harder. I feel like, because it's almost like you're in this energy of God. I'm sick of the hustle culture, or I just want to, like, you want to live your. I was just having this conversation with someone today. You want to live your life. You want to be able to have the ability to enjoy it, be creative, do all of those things. And it's like you're realizing that you haven't tapped your potential because only a part of your potential is being used towards people, places, or things that are not going to help you or elevate you in some way. And so you're starting to look at things differently, is what this feels like to me. I'm not mad at it. Scorpio, advice, release, communication is key. Maybe some of you need to release some steam through writing. Okay, I could see that happening. But there's something that's like deep in your bowels that you need to let go of. For some of you, like, just trigger warning, it could be sexual abuse, okay, that you're needing to release. Okay, just putting that out there. But for some of you, if you've relied on another person for a while, it's time to release that as well. But you got to go deep, baby. This is change and transformation time, elevation time. What's holding you down besides yourself? Be honest. So, Leo, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Let's go ahead and move on to my Virgos. All right. Hey, Virgo, let's go ahead and take a look at what you got going on for this weekend, the 5th, 6th, and 7th of April, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Show me, Virgo. Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you're thinking of ideas, bouncing ideas inside of your own mind, possibly when it comes to paying off debts, when it comes to finances. Feeling a little lackluster, feeling like you're stuck. But to me, it seems like you're making moves. So learning something, communicating something, God, excuse me, receiving some kind of communication. Why is that King of Wands in reverse? Virgo, if you're a masculine, you're not, if you're a masculine Virgo, okay, if you're a man, okay, or if you're a masculine Virgo, you feel like you've been waiting on something that's going to feed your ego, something that's going to make you feel successful, something that is going to give you that sense of validation, and you could feel like you're just not getting it, which is making you feel like, where do I go from here? For others of you, you may feel stuck in a situation or a relationship or a connection with somebody who you feel is like that. Like somebody who has a big ego, somebody who always needs that validation, or maybe you feel like you're not getting it from somebody because of their jealousy towards you or because of their sense of ego. For others of you, it's just not feeling super confident for some reason. Why? Yeah, sun in reverse. What did I just say? Sun in reverse is literally like not feeling confident. It's like it's you know what this is? It's like you're being a little pessimistic, you know? And Virgos, you can be like that, right? Or we can be like that. We can be a little pessimistic because we're realists a lot of the times, right? There's no fantasy. There's no, delusional decorum, right? There can be if you have like a lot of Pisces placements. Love you, Pisces, but um it feels like you're feeling a little lackluster. There's a decision that you need to make, but you don't really know how to go about it. For some of y'all are just wanting to hide because you feel ugly on Friday or something. The 8 of Wands with the 2 of Wands, the Empress. Okay. Okay, I feel like you're getting a pep talk. Oh, wait, which ones was I going to do? Was it these ones? Yeah, it was these ones. Sorry, I have to switch up my cards here. There's the delusion. We love it. There it is. That's all we need. A little dose of delusion and we're feeling like the fucking Empress. Look at this, buddy. Isn't that great? You know what this is making me feel like? If you're a feminine, I think that you're getting communication from somebody that's like, you're everything. You're the shit. You're stunning. I would eat popcorn off your ass cheeks, whatever it is. And you're like, oh my God, I would eat popcorn off of my ass cheeks too. Like you're just, and I feel like there's somebody who's helping you see your worth again, you know? And I don't know what the situation is. It's just that it seems like you're a little in your head. And I feel like somebody pulls you out of it. Somebody's like, hey, bitch, wake up. Psh, 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 psh. You know? Especially if you got like a fire sign friend, fire sign friends, we need, an earth sign needs a fire sign friend to be like, bitch, you're being lame, wake up, you're stunning, you're hot, what's your problem, or whatever the thing is. So I don't feel like this is bad. Some of you guys are planning a trip. For others of you, somebody is pushing you towards being more creative as well. Okay, so you guys could be in a pretty creative space on Saturday. The 5 of Pentacles with the High Priestess, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This to me is you intuitively know that something is going on financially, needing to pay off debts, feeling like you're a little, you could use a little bit more shmoney. It could be that. For some of you, it could be that you feel taken advantage of. For some of you, maybe it's identity theft, or, God forbid. But it could be that. Because 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Pentacles. This can represent and with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it can represent like old debts popping up. Or maybe you're just going back and taking care. I feel like Sunday is kind of more of a financial day, if I'm going to be honest. And like there's stuff that you intuitively know that you need to take care of. Virgo, thank you so much for that super chat question. The square, routine, be bold and make the first move. So you're needing to take action on something. You guys are also, I'm getting more like responsibility with this routine. This is essentially like a Virgoan card. Okay. So routine is kind of like house 6, which is a Virgo house, right? It's all about your day to day, your routine, your health, your work, your fitness, even nutrition. It can be how you're eating, how you're taking care of yourself, the work that you're doing on a daily basis. And it's saying that there may be something that's a little difficult for you in regards to that. Maybe you need to get a better night's sleep or something like that, but it's telling you that you need to go ahead and take initiative in your own life to be able to have for some there's something that is very prominent about that for you. So I don't know if you've been like going out and getting fucked up 4 days out of the week, and then you wonder why you're broke, and you wonder where you look and feel like shit, and then you're not getting your work done, or who knows, whatever it may be. Saying like, hey, you need to get back in the swing of things. You need to go. You need to remember that you're a Virgo, right, and not a Sagittarius. No, I'm just kidding. Love you, Sages. My bestie's a Sag. But you need to get back into the swing of things and get it together, whatever that means. Get your shit together, okay? And house 6 can also be about debts, so keep that in mind. So thank you so much, Virgo. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you have not, you guys can also book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. That information is right there on the pinned comment in the live chat, and also, what was I doing? Hello? And also in the description box below. So let's go ahead and give Libra the floor. All right, Libra, how are you? Let's go ahead and see what's going on for this weekend for you. The 5 of Swords, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Empress. Wow, well, there you are. A little bit of game playing, a little bit of gaslighting. You're standing in your power, though, so let's see what that's about. Show me that 5 of Swords. 4 of Swords. King of Wands, 4 of Wands. Somebody is coming out to play, honey. Ooh, who's this? Who's this King of Wands? A King of Pentacles. Oh. Somebody's coming through for you on Friday. Okay. Somebody who may be healing, or somebody who took a back seat for a while, somebody who's kind of been hidden in the shadows. Somebody's coming to play. Somebody seems very determined to like have sex with you. Either have sex with you, take you out, do something with you. For others of you, this could be around like a home situation. Maybe we're trying to buy a home. Maybe we're trying to start an at-home business, something like that. Maybe we're going to therapy, whatever it is. It seems like there's a strong determination. What is the term determination around? You. Oh, somebody wants you, bitch. Maybe it's just, maybe it's your man or your girl. Maybe they're just like, I'm going to get some tonight, For others of you, no, it just feels like somebody's trying to get you. But they're like, they're a little cocky. Okay. Cassidy, thank you so much for that super chat question. They're a little cocky with that 5 of Swords, King of Wands. Like when you see them, you need to humble them a little bit. Like, oh, are those socks in your jeans, or are you just happy to see me? You know what I mean? Are they baby socks? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. The King of Swords in reverse with the Fool in reverse, the Sun in reverse, the World. Oh, we're done with some kind of gaslighting situation. I feel like somebody has gaslit you, to China and back, baby. And this is somebody who is incredibly egoic, somebody who is, just not, just fucking pointing. This is somebody who may have gaslit you or is gaslighting you on Saturday about a situation that may have something to do with you, but it's most likely about a situation that this person put themselves into without any thought of you. And I feel like you're looking right at them with that Empress there. What's that World? Yeah, no, something's done. We're closing something out here. I don't know what that is. It could even be like somebody who's given you absolutely shitty advice, something like that. And you're like, yeah, no, you got to go. I took your advice, and then I shit myself. It was just the worst. The Empress for Sunday. Yep. You're coming out on top with something. You're disconnecting from somebody that you feel very misunderstood by, or somebody that is pretending that you are misunderstanding them. And you're like, No, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not fighting with you. I don't have an ego about it. You know, I'm the Empress. The Empress isn't going to chase somebody down for a hot dog, right? For a two-day old wiener or a baby sock in the pants, right? She's going to sit there and she's going to be hot and she's going to create and she's, going to be Gaia, you know? And it just seems like you're coming out on top with something. It just seems like you're guarding yourself from a person that ain't shit, really. House one is your advice. Love it. Memory, believe in the impossible. I want to say know your worth. Know your worth. Remember who you are. Or remember what you're capable of. Remember all of the things that you've accomplished. Remember all the things that you've been through, and you're still here. If somebody's over here trying to gaslight you or even trying to make you feel less than, you know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of, bitch? This reminds me of a guy, right? It could be a girl as well, but it reminds me of those guys who like are very determined to get you, and then when you reject them, they're like, "Oh, I didn't even want you anyway, ugly bitch." You know what I mean? Like an emasculated man is like one of the most dangerous things in the world, right? But I don't think that it's really affecting you anyway. I just feel like you just need to remember who you are and remember how far you've come. Okay. So, Libra, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also book a tarot reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Let's go ahead and move on to my Scorpios. All right, Scorpio, how are you? Let's go ahead and see what's going on for you this weekend. What you don't see coming. 8 of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands in reverse. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Looks like my Scorpios are putting themselves to work, but you may be lacking a little bit of direction and not really sure where to go, how to go, what to do. Or this could be you guys wanting attention. Okay. But 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I like that. Could be paying off some debts. Could be coming out of the cold with somebody. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the 9 of Swords. Seems like you're a little worried that something isn't good enough. This is like a lot of Virgo energy. And so this is making me feel like analysis paralysis or don't focus on too much of the perfection of something. Focus on the progress of something. Because you guys are getting ready to master a craft, or you're working on some kind of project that's really going to bring you some form of success, but you're too focused on like, is it good enough? Does it look good enough? Does it read good enough? Is it going to pay good enough? Why don't you do this? Why don't you focus on what you're passionate about? Do the best that you can. Because this is the thing. Not everything that is perfection is technically perfect. You know what I mean? Like there was a video I did for Where Dead Flowers Bloom where I took my poetry and I created like this video, but I made it like skip and rewind and put like a monster tone under a couple of the sentences and made it, and it was fucking incredible in my opinion. And so something doesn't always need to be perfect. Something can be a little messy to still be good. And you can look back and be like, damn, that was actually genius, instead of focusing on something that needs to be so perfect. Nicole, thank you so much for that super chat question. Then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the Lovers in reverse. What's that Lovers in reverse? The ooh. Mm, 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 mm. I'm getting like more of an uncertainty about something. Vanessa Williams, thank you so much for that super chat question. Hmm. I don't want to say that. Waiting for something that never comes? You know what this makes me think of? This makes me think of somebody who tries really, really hard. Like this reminds me of like it makes me think of I don't know. Let me how do I use the example? Let's say a husband and a wife, right? The wife has been working out constantly and trying to look her best or do her best or whatever, and then she's at the house one day and she gets really really dolled up, right? She really puts in an effort. She looks really really good. And she walks out into the living room while her husband is playing video games. And he doesn't even acknowledge her, right? Doesn't acknowledge her, doesn't acknowledge how much weight she lost, doesn't acknowledge how good she did herself, like doesn't even acknowledge it. And it's like, hello, that's kind of what I'm getting from it. Which is even more so going to make somebody even more insecure, because it's like all that focus on the perfection of something, and then not even getting acknowledged for the imperfect is, it's like almost like never feeling good enough or something. I wish I had more to say on that. Ace of Cups in reverse, King of Cups, Six of Cups in reverse. What's that Six of Cups in reverse? The devil. If you're dealing with a masculine energy, if you're involved with somebody like a love partner, um I feel like this person is apologizing for something. Of course, if you're the masculine, you could be apologizing, okay? Apologizing. Um but more so trying to listen to you and how you feel is what this looks like. Somebody who I think that there's some childhood wounds that are kind of coming up in this conversation between you and another person. Now, of course, this doesn't have to be like a lover. It doesn't have to be the person that hurts you. This can also be somebody that you are talking to that's allowing you to vent to them about childhood issues, about your fear of not being perfect enough, or fears of certain things. And I see it going really, really well. It's helping you almost like get some things off of your chest. Interesting. Opposition for your advice. Sacred space. You're very close to achieving your goal. So, don't be too hard on yourself, Scorpio. I feel like you and somebody, maybe, or even you and yourself, really. You and your higher self may be at two different ends of the spectrum, where you're very focused on the details of something, that something has to be perfection, and your higher self is like, you don't understand the bigger picture of this, and kind of a needing to meet in the middle. And God, I don't want to sound like one of those like, oh, you're perfect the way that you are, because like I get it, right? I mean, I have a sixth house stellium, I get it. Um, but just understanding that that can be very much a part of your journey, and learning self-acceptance, and not allowing you to put your worth in another person's hands and be like, tell me how much it is. That can be one of the worst things that you can do. Um, so keep that in mind. But you're very close to something. Just don't treat yourself, don't act like a slave driver towards yourself, because there's still a child inside of there somewhere. And you have to be nice to him or her. Okay. So thank you so much, Scorpio. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can also book a personal tarot reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm just going to use the restroom and I will be right back, okay? All right. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. Where are my terrorists at? All right, guys, let's go ahead and do this. All right, let's see what's going on for you this weekend, Saggy. Knight of Swords in reverse. The Death card. The Queen of Wands. Well, there you are, showing up as the top bitch. Could be you being triggered. Could be you going with the flow, but I can't possibly imagine a Sagittarius going with the flow when it comes to any kind of conflict, if that's what's going on. The Death card, change, transformation, evolution, endings. And with the Queen of Wands, stepping in, stepping out, looking your best, doing your best, not giving a shit what anybody thinks. What a surprise. Ooh, 6 of Wands. Oh, it's nothing, honey. We don't even care. I'm not even motivated by it. I don't even care. Ah! You know what this is? This is you. It seems like you're getting a lot of attention this weekend and you don't give a fuck. It's not even like, I think that you're secretly enjoying some kind of attention that you are receiving, but you're like, oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say? That you liked my shoes? Oh, thanks. Really appreciate it. They're Jimmy shoes. You know, and I know that seems a little exaggerated, but that's kind of what it seems like. For others of you, there's something that's just not motivating to you anymore. It's like something that you're really used to, you know? Maybe you are Instagram famous, okay? Let's say you're Instagram famous and you're always getting complimented on your appearance and you're getting all this validation. It's just like there has to be more to life than this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's what I'm getting. Death card, yeah. Great. I don't know what that was. That was disgusting. Okay. I said 9 of Cups in reverse. Hmm. You're not content. You're not content. Can I be real? It feels like you very much you have outgrown something. Lilith and Aries. Damn, Lilith. Thank you so much. Everybody hashtag Lilith right now. Lilith right now. Lilith right now. Lilith right now. Thank you so much, Lilith and Aries. That was very generous. I appreciate that. Very generous super chat question. Thank you very, very much. What was that? Did I do that right? Hold on. Sorry, guys. One sec. Thank you so much, Kayla. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Everybody hashtag Lilith and Aries. It feels like you outgrew something or you're outgrowing something. It's like you're still there, you're maintaining it because you have obligations or whatever, but you're changing, you're evolving big time. And you kind of feel like there's something or someone or a group or a job or something that is not evolving with you. And that's a really hard feeling because it's like you're very clear about whatever this is. It's the hardest thing in the world when you start outgrowing friends, outgrowing whatever. Like it's a lot, you know? And you know that though. And I feel like you're going to do something about it. So I don't feel like it's bad. It just like there's more for you. You know what I mean? There is more for you because you are more, because you've worked for it. The Queen of yeah, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Some of you have allowed somebody else to dim your shine in some way. I just did your reading today. What was it about? What was that fucking reading about today? I did your for members only. I did your individual reading. I haven't uploaded it yet. It won't be uploaded till tomorrow. Was it something about that? I swear it was something about that. So, this is going to sound, this is so a trigger warning, okay? But the hangman is about perspective. Yes, it's also about sacrifice, letting go of control, trusting the process, trusting God, trusting the universe. But it's also the 12th house. And we have to keep in mind that the 12th house is about mental health. This can be about the past, even past lives, if you believe in that kind of thing. And with that 5 of Cups, which can also talk about the past, and the Emperor in reverse, some of you have been seriously abused by a narcissist, a father, or someone. You've been controlled or abused before in your life, but it has made you, because this is the thing, like, our ego keeps us from so much growth. And that's why when you meet people, you can meet certain people and you can tell, oh, you haven't had your ass handed to you yet. And what do I say that? Because they have a different air to them. They have like this cocky, "Ugh, everyone's intimidated by me" kind of air about them. Or you know what I mean? Like this, it's just okay, like nobody's worried about you, bitch, I promise. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay. You can tell that they really haven't gone through it. And then you meet the others. You meet people who have really been through the ringer, 12th house, really been through narcissistic abuse or just abuse in general, really have had their ass handed to them on a silver platter, and it wasn't pretty. And you can see the difference because those people, you can see the wisdom. You can see the humility, because tragedy breeds wisdom if people will allow it. And I feel like some tragedy that you've been through is breeding this sense of wisdom where you're learning to let go. It is what it is. And you're getting to this point where there's like this shadow part about you that for some of you, you didn't have very much control over because something had been done to you. But you're turning it into a fucking throne is what that looks like. Like, yeah, I did this. I don't give a fuck what you think about me, or whatever, you know. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm getting like a very Uranus. Okay, sore, love that. Nothing will come of the situation. What do you mean by that? The moon in reverse. If you're worried about something coming out about you, just for some of you, if there's something that you have kept on fearing, it's telling you not to worry about it. Stop getting in your head about it because it's not going to be what you think it is, or it's not going to be it's not like going to be that. So stop worrying about it. It's something that you guys may have been worried about for a while. Uranus and soar. Break out of the norm, baby. Shock and awe, bitch. Be a rebel. Do your thing. I'm not saying to hurt anybody or anything like that, but that's the only way you're going to soar. That's the only way you're going to fly. You have wings. You just got to use them. Lynn, thank you so much for that super chat question. So thank you so much, Sagittarius. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.violettaalexis.com. All righty. Let's see. Let's see. I agree, Lilith and Aries. I agree, Lilith and Aries. I mean, now there are some times where people will be like seriously abused and they will end up becoming the abusers. But usually people know how to turn it around. Like there was a movie that I just watched called Split. And it was this guy who has dissociative identity disorder, which I believe that I have had a very very, very, very mild version of that. It's not so much there as much now, which sounds crazy, but he had like 24 personalities or some crazy shit, right? And it's very rare. But he ends up like kidnapping these 3 girls, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody, so just cover your ears or mute me if you don't want me to spoil it. It's a really good movie, and he kills and eats 2 of them, but then he goes for the third one, and her shirt gets ripped and he sees the scars all over her body. And he looks at her and he says, "The broken are the most evolved." And he ends up leaving her alone and he lets her escape and he doesn't touch her again. And it was just such a very empowering scene, and it really made me kind of think of the Sagittarius read a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a really good movie. You should definitely check it out. It's really good. Anyway, yes, Lori, I just watched it this past week and it was so good. But yeah, so let's go ahead and move on to Capricorn. All right, Cappies, how are you? Welcome. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Sorry, you guys, I make sure to do this so that when people like go back who haven't watched the live, they'll click on their thing. It'll be like an intro. Let's go ahead and take a look at what you have going on for this weekend and what you don't see coming. The Two of Pentacles, the Page of Swords in reverse. Cancer had this. The Seven of Pentacles. Making some practical decisions, handling your business. Be careful of this. Don't make any stupid ass investments. And be careful of what you say, especially on Saturday. Two of Pentacles. Wow, this really reminds me of. Okay. Page of Wands, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Be careful of your money this weekend. I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to rebudget. You guys could be spending time with kids. Could be spending a little bit of money on your children this weekend if you have any. But I definitely see you guys trying to make the best decisions that you can with what you have, especially when it comes to your financial situation, because you may feel like something's not really panning out in the way that you want. And this could be in regards to like a business, or it could just be you're just having a bad money day. But it feels more so like something that you thought was going to work out, or that you thought was going to be a new opportunity or a new financial thing or a new relationship, it is kind of looking like maybe it's not headed in that direction. But I feel like you're going to know what to do with it. This is pretty simple to me. I don't feel like there's too much I need to touch on when it comes to this. I feel like it's pretty straightforward. Page of Swords in reverse, the Faith card and the upright or the Hierophant, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So it's the Three of Swords in reverse, the Six of Swords. Okay, well, I don't hate it. I'm kind of getting like what Gemini got, where there's almost like this wound around religion, or this wound around not having all the information, or almost like a feeling stupid, like from a childhood wound or something like that, feeling like what you have to say isn't worth a damn. It can be something like that, absolutely. Um, but it's making me really feel like it's something around like learning, like, or I want to say that be careful of kind of like what I got with Cancer. Be careful of putting your foot in your mouth, Capricorn. Of course this could be somebody else, so keep that in mind, but be careful of putting your foot in your mouth a little bit, especially when it comes to speaking about religion or religious matters, or if it's about a relationship. Hold on. But what is the Page of Swords specifically about? The Queen of Swords. There's a something for you. There's something that you need to evolve. Um the way that you think. The way that you think needs to change, because it's not working for you anymore. There's something like old or outdated. God, this reminds me of what I was just talking about. Um, I don't know how to explain this. Okay, help me to explain this. Help me to explain this. Sorry, guys, hold on. Um, It's almost like when somebody has been through some things that they haven't been able to overcome emotionally. And so because they haven't been able to let go of it, or to be able to think around it instead of try to slice it open and make it their bitch, it's like holding on to an old belief system that isn't, I don't want to say correct because that's so subjective, but it's not, it's like allowing stubbornness to overcome your faith in God or the universe, or like somebody who, this is going to sound really weird, okay? And this is not I'm not saying that you're doing this, but it's like those people who, now this could be somebody that you're dealing with, but it's sometimes like those people who try to like reverbalize or rewrite the Bible in their head so they can excuse their shitty behavior. And while I'm not saying like that's you, but there's something about like you lost your way a little bit. And it's because of something that you're kind of holding on to, and it makes me feel like, I don't want to say you've forgotten your morals or values or anything, but there's something that you're still stuck on that's making you think in more of the lower vibration of who you are as opposed to who you can be. Because there's like a very spiritual, very wise person in you, but something that you keep, it's like every time you go back to this thing, it's making you like trip up and almost like knock you down into your lower vibration instead of allowing this thing to elevate you or to, I don't know if, does that make sense? I hope that that makes sense. I'm trying so hard to explain it. It's really difficult for me to explain this for some reason. Anyway, I'm not going to stay on that too long. I hope you don't take offense to what I said, but it's like something, I don't know. Anyway, Seven of Pentacles with the Three of Cups in reverse, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Swords in reverse. What's the Three of Cups in reverse? The Tower. Okay. So, this is, to me on Sunday, it seems like you're very much taking your time making some form of decision, and it could be around a third party. Or maybe somebody's doing that about you. It could be around like drama and chaos and things like that in your life, and realizing that where you're invested is where you're going to get a return at, and deciding whether or not that thing is worth it. And I don't think that something can be avoided anymore, if that makes sense. So house 6 for your advice, commitments. The energy is gaining momentum. So this can be very much about establishing. It's been a long day. Establishing a foundation for yourself in some way. Being very committed to that, being very committed to your job, being very committed to service to others, being very committed to taking care of yourself. And understanding that something here looks like it's gonna start taking off pretty soon. So it's asking you to commit to whatever this is. For some of you, you may be assuming that somebody doesn't want to commit to you. I feel like you're wrong. Could be someone at a distance. Okay, for some of you. That's obviously not for all of you. All right, I gotta get off this damn reading. I'm gonna be here forever because you know us Virgos, we love to analyze and shit. Anyway, thank you, Capricorn. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.violettalexis.com. Thank you so much, Cappy. Let's go ahead and move on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and see what's going on for you this weekend. The Chariot in reverse. Excuse that card, looks like shit. The Page of Pentacles, the Temperance in reverse. A little bit of fear. Kind of stuck on stupid here. I like that the Page of Pentacles is here. Shows me that you're beginning something, but I don't like the Temperance in reverse. Try not to rush something. Don't force something if it doesn't need to be forced. That can kind of represent that. Tell me about that Chariot. 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords, the 2 of Wands. But why is the Chariot in reverse? The Magician? Are you doubting yourself? Damn, why are all these last readings giving me a run for my money here? What's that Two of Wands about? Three of Pentacles. You got to make a decision on something when it comes to family or when it comes to a relationship, but you doubt yourself. What's that Seven of Swords? All these fucking cards. Star in reverse. There you are. You doubt, like I just said, this is you. Star in reverse. You doubt yourself. How funny. I mean, it's not funny, but you know what I mean. It's funny that I'm a genius. No, I'm just kidding. And it looks like whatever you're trying to do, you're trying to do what's best for you and another person or you and other people. Like you're trying to think what's best for the group, which is very Aquarian like. You're realizing that something has to change for you and another person to get on the same page. And you're trying to pick a path. You're trying to decide which path that is for you, but it's like you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I mean, it seems like an important decision because it's either about family or a serious relationship. Or is it that you want a relationship and you're too afraid to put yourself out there because you doubt that you can do it? Because there's something that you're still healing from and you're trying to be very protective of yourself. Could absolutely be that as well. Well, maybe that's what it is. Ten of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Good night, Pinky. Or good night, Vanessa. The Judgment. Damn, these last readings are just kicking my ass. What's that Ten of Swords? The Hermit. Could be an ending that you're having with a Virgo or you had with a Virgo for some of you. But the Hermit can also just talk about self specifically. And you're either going through or you went through a very dark night of the soul. And I mean, I don't think it was fucking easy either, but it's this feeling of dying and being reborn, but allowing yourself to take the risk. You're taking your lessons with you, which is what I like. But it seems like there's something that you're learning from the past. Now, for some of you, you're just ending a job or ending a project and starting a new one. Okay. For some of you. For some of you, a different, like a old version of you, it's not necessarily coming back, but it is. It's almost like you're learning how to train a part of you to become something more refined. The Temperance in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. You're not happy with something. You can't make something happen. So you're walking away from it potentially. Or you're disappointed that somebody is walking away from you. If you're a masculine, it could be that a feminine energy doesn't trust you and she's walking away from you. Or he, whatever. For others of you, you may keep trying to force something. And because you keep trying to force something with another person, they end up walking away. Or someone's trying to force you into something. Trine, grief, work through your fears. Wow, okay. Give me info on the trine, the strength. So It's not going to be what you want to hear. But there's something pretty difficult that you're going through. But it's making you kind of go through this haunted house that is you, and look at everything, and it's asking you to go with the flow of something. And the reason why is because it's making you stronger. Now, I know some of you are like, who the fuck told God that I was his strongest soldier? I didn't ask for this. Well, sometimes that's just how it is. Lynn, thank you so much for that super chat question. And tell me about the work through your fears. What is that? The 3 of Wands. Afraid that things aren't going to pan out in the way that you want. A fear of taking action, a fear of the future, feeling like something is never going to happen that you truly desire. But this is trying to tell you, even though it seems like it's not the path that you wanted, you'll see that it's going to take you in the place that you need, in the place that you are going to end up being happy at, I guess you could say. Woo! God, come on, Pisces, give me something easy. These readings have been kicking my ass here this last little bit. All right. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Your guys' individual read for members only was really good. It'll be posted tomorrow, but that one was really good. Yours was probably my favorite one that I did today, Aquarius. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you for this weekend. Queen of Swords in reverse, 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Jesus. You look pretty pissed. A lot on your plate. You're handling it well. I feel like you need help. Speaking of Pisces, I like that your major arcana is showing up. I don't have to defend myself. 7 of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles. There's something that you're learning. I think that you're being intentionally triggered, even if it's like God is doing it, right, to teach you something, or, the universe is trying, like, there's something that keeps triggering you. And it's teaching you to let go, and that sometimes you just don't need to defend yourself. Sometimes it just doesn't matter. You got to let go of the desire to compete, or the desire to defend yourself, or the desire to. Sometimes silence is your best weapon. And I think you guys are realizing that. It's something that you're slowly but surely learning. So you may get a little triggered this weekend, but I don't feel like I feel like you know what to do with it, because you're showing up in the highest vibration of you. You're not allowing it to affect you. You're just like, okay. You know, when they say like confidence is quiet, that's what you guys are doing. So I don't know what that's about. Somebody could be trying to give you less than you're worth. Keep that in mind. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The 10 of Wands, the King of Swords in reverse, the World, the 5 of Cups. Interestingly enough, you see this 10 of Wands with their back turned. Well, against what? The King of Swords in reverse, the World, the 5 of Cups. That's done. I have other things on my plate. I have bigger fish to fry. I have things that I need to do. This is very like elevated. It's very elevated. It's very, I'm about my bag, or I'm about my business, or it reminds me of this time when I went to a restaurant with somebody that I was dating at the time, and I looked amazing. I looked amazing. I mean, I did the full line. And we were sitting there, and this waitress was like intentionally putting her tits like on my man at the time. I'd be like, "Oh, thank you so much." And she'd be like, "Yeah, you're welcome." And he'd be like, "Thank you." And she'd go, "You're welcome." Like, I swear to God, it was like she was trying to make it obvious. And, I'm in my 30s, baby. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through a lot more than some other women that I've met that were in their 30s. Not saying that's like, oh my God, no, but I've seen it all, And I could have told her boss, I could have complained, I could have wrote a review, but I'm just thinking, in my head, I don't need to say anything because I've already won. You are so threatened by me that you feel the need to do this right in my face because it makes you feel good because I'm a threat to you for some reason. And I just realized that I had already won. And so I took my gorgeous ass and I walked the fuck out when we were done. And I said, thank you so much. And I walked out with my man. And I didn't feel the need to make a thing about it. And that's what this feels like for me. And I'm not saying that's your specific situation, but it just feels like you know that you've already won. I don't need to close my fist to fight with you. You know, you're fighting yourself. You know what I mean? That's what this feels like to me. The 4 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords. It more so feels it more, maybe you didn't say anything, but I feel like you're just annoyed more than anything because you feel like you've wasted a lot of mental energy on something that doesn't matter, you know? It's like all that space that something took up in your head and you're like, "Oh my god, I could have been utilizing my mental energy for things that are so much better than that." You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? I just, yeah, you're disappointed maybe about feeling misunderstood. You could be feeling misunderstood or feeling like someone doesn't understand you, or it could be a disconnect between you and a lover, okay, or a partner. Ooh, Neptune, your co-ruler. Upheaval. A time to give rather than take. Bitch, give what? The Fool? Giving people grace. I want to say like the Fool, right? He packs light. He's not carrying a bunch of baggage with him. So I'm kind of giving like, I'm kind of getting like a vibe of like, oh, okay, you know, kind of like I gave you about the restaurant scenario, you know, like, okay, you know, like you can carry that baggage, baby. I don't have time. You know, I don't have the strength or the energy, nor do I want to utilize it for that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, so just give people grace more than anything. And I kind of feel like, because Neptune, right? You, Neptune slash upheaval, these are two very different cards. Where Neptune is just like, you know, it's like just waiting in the pool and not allowing the current to take you where, you know, so it's like, what do you want to do? Do you want to be the girl in the restaurant that's like, oh my God, are you fucking talking to my man? Da, 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 da. Ew. I would never. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like if you can take him, honey, he's yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I kind of feel like just make it easier on yourself and know that you're better than that. And keep in mind that Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, which is about self worth, self love, self value, and love in general. So keep that in mind. Okay. Thank you so much, Pisces. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you can also book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. So now we are going to do super chat answers. Okay. Hold my earrings. Right. Yeah. No, fuck that. Now she starts like, you know, if I'm with somebody and, you know, she's like straight up talking shit, like, you know, then maybe we'll have a problem. But other than that, like, go ahead, honey, do your worst. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. She said, give me my money. Oh my God, Lori, what? You broke your purse? Oh, no. Yeah, I just, I get to a point, like, I saw a bitch was making fun of me like a year and a half ago. I was somewhere and I heard her making fun of me. And I was just like, wow, I hope she's okay, to like actually just sit there and make fun of somebody, like, whatever. But she ended up getting to the cash register and she was making fun of me with her mom. At least I think it was her mom. It was like, I don't know, she might have been in her late 20s or something, maybe early 30s. And I was in front of her in the line and she went to the cash register next to me and I just turned around and I was like, "Hey, I just want to say your hair looks really, really good. I absolutely love your hair. It's beautiful. Right? I hope you have a great day." And she's like, "Oh, thanks." Those people need more kindness than anybody, you know? And I'm just like, clearly she's insecure. Let me give her a compliment, you know? So sometimes, sometimes. Hmm. So let's move on. All over a loser Virgo man, nonetheless. Isn't it always over a loser Virgo man? All right, let's see here. Okay. All right, Nicole, how does the Pisces feel about reconciliation? He's thinking about it, but he's not like super determined, but he's thinking about it. Will he reach out? I feel like he'll reach out for validation, but I don't think coming in pretty quick to either find out some information to resolve something or to give some information to either resolve something or move on. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Yeah, quick communication. It seems like he's kind of taking the reins with something. There's something that either he wants to lay out on the table or find out or figure out, or just wanting to resolve a situation. This person could be at a distance, doesn't have to be, but it just feels like a lot of communication going on, a lot of like thoughts. But he's trying. It seems like it's pretty detached though, and pretty like quick, like impulsive almost. Nicole, yes, I was hoping you were on your way today. Clicked in right on time. Yes, this resonates. Whatever comes out, please, love you. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Somebody is watching you. Why? Third party, drama, jealous. I feel like you got a hater. What does this person want? Is it somebody you broke up with? Somebody who broke up a relationship? Could be a family issue. Somebody's watching you, though. I was thinking maybe that was you, but even though you're a Gemini, but that Page of Swords makes me feel like that's somebody else. Because somebody feels like you're looking good, feeling good, smelling good. They feel like you've moved on without them, or they feel like you don't need anybody. Like, I feel like somebody's being a little bit of a hater. Maybe somebody who hasn't come together with you or something like that. Interesting. Thank you, Nicole. Sadia. When will Tara unblock me from social media? I'm a Virgo and she's an Aries. No contact due to third. Good luck. No, I'm just kidding. No contact due to third party situation. I feel a strong bond with her. Not sure what's on her mind. Will we reunite? Are they going to reunite within the next 3 months? Oh, there she is. Yeah, but she's gonna take a while. I don't think she's feeling super lovey-dovey. If anything, she's feeling confident. She's doing her thing. She's taking the lead of her own life. She eventually will, but she's gonna take her sweet ass time, and it's gonna be when she wants. Welcome to the Aries world, right? And yeah, it's not. She's not being vulnerable. What are her feelings? For Sadia, there are feelings there. I mean, they're there. But she's not, for some reason. Why? Why isn't she doing it? Because of the third party. Well, there you go. Her attention is elsewhere. But there are feelings there. I slay 999. What's up between me and Heather this weekend? What's going on between Slay and Heather this weekend? Four of Swords, Ten of Swords. Somebody's going through something. Somebody, Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody didn't get what they want. I don't know if there's like a conversation happening, but it seems like somebody's healing from some kind of ending or betrayal, or somebody's uh evolving, but it feels more so. Be careful of like getting drunk as fuck, okay? Or somebody getting too drunk to the point where they fall out, or like, I don't want to say die, but like, Ten of Swords is like shit, it's like could be some hungoverness, Nine of Cups in reverse can be like where we are indulging a lot. Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, hangover city. Okay, so somebody could be drinking, getting getting a little, having a little fun, I guess you could say. If it's not that, it just seems like somebody's trying to heal from something that they're attempting to overcome. I don't know if there's an ending going on. The Knight of Wands, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. What's the High Priestess in reverse? The King of Wands. It seems like we're taking action, but we're hiding something. Somebody may be hiding something about a breakup, about a money situation, about another person. King of Wands. But this could also be somebody that is taking action, giving attention to the situation, but at the same time, it seems like somebody's not able to tap into their internal guidance about a breakup or about the future of a connection, like what's happening here or what's going on. Like not very confident in their intuition. Weird. Advice is Cancer, survival, a personal issue reaches resolution. So definitely needing to tap into one's emotions, a need to be vulnerable. We have double Cancer here, so a need to be vulnerable. This could also be saying like needing to kind of protect one's emotions as well a little bit, not put everything on the table, okay, for some reason. I'm not really sure why that is. Thank you so much, Slay. It's good to see you again. And then we have Virgo. What are Mabel's feelings towards me in our connection? Guilty conscience. I think this is somebody who feels like you very much want them. And I think that it makes them feel guilty because it feeds their ego in some way. It's almost like this is somebody who feels like you really try to get their approval or get their validation in some way. But it's almost like they like it, but they feel guilty about it, like a guilty pleasure. And this is somebody who feels like you're going to continuously do that or repeat a cycle. Of course, you could reverse that. Okay. And maybe that's you doing that. I don't know. But it looks like this is somebody who feels like you're going to continuously repeat some kind of cycle, like something isn't changing within you. Your advice is Gemini, perspective, surrender to the divine. It's asking you not to try to control something so much. Not saying that you are, but it's telling you to kind of surrender, like whatever is will be. With that Gemini and perspective card, this is very much about you needing to kind of almost like take a back seat and look at things from a different angle because you may not be seeing everything clearly in order to make like an I don't want to say an educated decision. That sounds so fucking condescending, but like an educated decision, kind of. You know what I mean? Or like, let's say an informed decision. So I'm not sure what that means for you. Thank you, Virgo. Cassidy, will my birthday wish be granted? Reverse is no, upright is yes. Yes. Six of Cups. Give me advice on that. The Moon. Trust your gut. Trust yourself. Thank you, Cassidy. Nicole, whatever else Spirit wants me to know, there's a lot going on. I need it. LOL, I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, of course, you're welcome. Okay, let's see. Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Justice in reverse, Seven of Cups. Don't be naive. Somebody may come in and kind of pull the wool over your eyes a little bit if you're not careful. I feel like this is somebody who's giving a little because they feel like you'll give a lot more than they're going to give. But it's not equal. Don't let your head in the clouds too much. Don't be naive. Don't be naive. Also, I want to say if someone asks for money, don't give it to them. You have more options available to you than you think. Vanessa Williams, does Leo man have feelings at all whatsoever? Is it just a sex thing with them? Or let me see. Magician, Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. He has a lot of self-confidence. I don't see feelings per se yet. I'm going to pull three more, obviously. He has a lot of confidence in regards to like you responding or being able to work on this. He has some kind of like high standard is what it looks like. Um, what's that Page of Wands? The Eight of Swords. He's very confident that with a message or a communication that he can get you kind of stuck on him. Are there any feelings? Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Once again, it's not like feelings. There's no cups here. It's more like, this is what we're gonna do, and this is how it is, and I have bills, and I have to take care of responsibilities, and there are things that need my attention in life, and I'm not seeing any cups here. So interesting. Your advice is Pisces, anticipation, and you are good enough. Um, I kind of feel like this man kind of has you in a tailspin a little bit, and I feel like you keep anticipating something to happen or the other shoe to drop or something better to happen. And what it's doing is it's kind of deteriorating or breaking down your self-esteem a little bit and could fuck with your mental health if it hasn't already if you're not careful. So I want to say don't wait around for him to improve or wait around for something else to happen. It's telling you that you're probably already too good for this. Not just good enough, but you're probably already too good for this. And once you know that, he'll believe it. Thank you, Vanessa. I love you. Lilith in Aries, going through some mental things. So I need to know what is going to happen with the Gemini I am dealing with. I am a Cancer sun, Taurus moon, Leo rising. Oh, what a beautiful combination that is. Also, what is my future in finances? Wow. With the Gemini, I got the Chariot, the Four of Wands, the Temperance. I like this. Very emotionally driven to make something happen, to break out of old patterns, to take you out potentially, potential relationship if you're not already in one. But it seems like this person is going to make something happen that seemed impossible. Or being able to make something work that seems like where it couldn't work before, it can now. And it's because this person may actually be emotionally driven to make the right decision and commit in some way if they're not already committed. How does this person feel towards Lilith and Aries? Just curious. Ace of Cups in reverse. I need one more. Five of Pentacles in reverse. They feel like you heal them in some way, although I don't think that they're always super vulnerable, perhaps, or lovey-dovey maybe. It seems like this, you heal something for this person or you help them come out of something. Future with finances for Lilith and Aries within the next 6 months. Some old things that you need to take care of, okay? Or something needs to change. You need to make a change. Yeah, Tower. So something is kind of falling to the wayside a little bit. Something is being broken down because something hasn't been taken care of. So if you know that you have some debts that need to be paid off or you're late on bills or something like that, it's trying to tell you to kind of take preventative measures. Now, as well, if you've been hanging on to something for too long, it's telling you that something new needs to begin, but you have to stop avoiding whatever that is. So whether it's avoiding the debts, avoiding the taxes, avoiding making the change and evolving in order to get that new job or whatever it may be, don't avoid it and go with it because it's trying to take you into the right direction. So just be careful of your finances. Yeah, Pluto told you, evolution, change, transformation needs to happen. What's influencing you in a negative light? especially around finances, or is this person a positive influence? What are you consuming on a day-to-day basis that you don't realize is affecting your subconscious on a very deep slash visceral level? Balance spirituality and practicality. So you need, I kind of want to say you need some time alone. You need some time to focus on the 3D, but there needs to be some balance here. So between work and play, work and spirituality, work and church, finances and, I don't know, meditation, whatever it is that you are doing. Listen to your gut with that Pisces and that Pluto energy. Listen to your gut feelings because they're telling you that's something. What is the influence? I'm just going to pull a card. King of Cups in reverse. So King of Cups in reverse can be somebody who's like just saying whatever in order to get something that they want. Okay, so be cautious with that. So I don't know who or what that is. Could be a male or a female. Interesting. Thank you, Lilith and Aries. Kayla, what are AJ's next actions and intentions towards me? What are the intentions that AJ has towards Kayla? The Three of Swords. What are the next actions? The Star. So if you guys have been dealing with some kind of heartbreak situation, this person is either hurting. I don't want to say they have an intent to hurt you. I hope that's not the case. But their next actions towards you is hope, healing, kind of sharing something with you. So if you guys have been going through an issue, I feel like something could be resolved. Or maybe they're healing something, you're healing something for them, or they're healing something for you that has nothing to do with one another. Cammy, looking great as always. Thanks. What's coming next for me relationship wise? I'm a Pisces. I'm getting Sagittarius or a Gemini energy. I would just be careful if I'm going to be honest. I really feel like there's somebody here who's just not ready, who's not awake enough to be able to have a committed relationship. It feels like somebody who's a little bit of a two-timer, and it's going to get you to a point where you're like, I fucking give up on love. So just be cautious, okay? Make sure that you are healing or healed, or make sure that you are in a good place to be able to attract the right person. Lynn, love you, Violetta. I love you too. Need some advice for my bestest friend. She is a Sag, and everything you say hits. What advice can you give to her personally? Oh, thank you. Let me see. Watch where you're investing your time and your energy. Take your time making some kind of decision around what? Around finances, around spending, or around religion or spiritual beliefs. More on that. The Hermit in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. Your foundational beliefs about yourself are influencing you a lot more than you think. And it could be because there's been another person or other people who have influenced this feeling or this perspective that you have of yourself. There's a choice that you're needing to make in regards to either a relationship, work, or just when it comes to your foundational belief system. Don't be It could be saying don't be too rigid when it comes to your beliefs or when it comes to your foundational structures. Listen to other people that have done something before you, is what I want to say. But this could also be saying that instead of doing the norm, instead of what you usually do, there may be a need for you to rebel a little bit instead of going along with the current all the time. Okay. So whether that's a work situation, a collaborative situation, could be a lot of different things. But it's also telling you to take your time when it comes to deciding what who you may be investing into. Okay. Lynn, on point forever. I love you so much. Thank you. I'm confused, but thank you. Okay. What's for me coming? Okay. Let me see. Five of Wands, the devil. Ooh. Three of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. I don't really like this. I don't really like this. This is making me feel like there's somebody here who's a bit of a negative influence or a bit of a pile driver. Somebody who's constantly frustrated, constantly feels like they need to have control over other people, you, I don't know, whatever the case is. And it seems like there's some kind of internal conflict or some kind of conflict that's going on between you and a boss, you and a father figure, or you and some kind of masculine figure in your life who keeps you stuck in this fucking cycle or keeps you in your ego, or they're in their ego, and so they're causing you some kind of issue in some way. Okay, advice for this: the Ten of Swords in reverse. You got to let somebody go or something go, or even if it's you that needs constant control. But I don't like this because it feels abusive. I'm not saying somebody's going to hit you or anything like that. God, I hope not. But it's it's not healthy. Whatever it is, it's just not healthy. The drama or something like that. Lynn, thank you so much for the growth tip. Um, Rosie, hey gorgeous, how does Dragos feel about me? We have a date Saturday. Something that he wants to talk about, something that he hasn't told you yet, some kind of unfinished business. He may feel like you have unfinished business in your life that he's just kind of like avoiding. Um, I don't want to say it feels ghosty, but it feels like there's something else going on behind the scenes that either he feels like you have going on or that he has going on, but he doesn't want to talk about it, or that's something that he's avoiding. So yeah. Rach, I love you, V. Duh. I love you too. Always on point. What can you tell me about my next sexual encounter? You're going to have to fight for it, or they're going to have to fight for you. But there's competition in this, and it's going to drive you crazy. I feel a little bit of sexual tension with the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is great. This could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Technically, two Zekins of Aries, one Zekin of Pisces. But nonetheless, it feels like a little bit of tension. But a little bit of tension can be good, so I don't want to say it's all bad. But I do see some jealousy happening. L. But it's kind of like that angry sex a little bit, you know what I mean? Which is my favorite. Uh, L. Hey V, how does the Aries I'm in no contact with feel about me? Thank you. Nine of Swords, Eight of Wands in reverse. They feel like you are stressed. Like you're stressed about them, like you're sweating them quite a bit. Like you can't get them out of your head. Okay. But how are they personally feeling about L? Yeah, told you. That's how they told you. That's how they feel. They feel like you are in your fucking head about them. Cassie, I love your pigtails. Thank you. Curious if that Leo reading applies to me. If not, just tell me this week's not a shit show. Does the Leo reading apply to Cassie? Reverse is no, upright is yes. No. Okay. What's going on this next week here for Cassie? King of Cups, Empress. The Six of Swords. You're resolving a problem with a masculine figure. You're feeling very beautiful. You're feeling sexy. You're feeling creative. Whatever the case is, I feel like you have somebody to dish your problems to, or to talk to things about, or there could be some kind of resolution. I could also see you going to therapy if that's something that you want to do. But it feels to me like you have somebody here who is really looking at you and really like admiring you in some way. So I don't know who that is. She's like, it's my fucking cat. Lilith and Aries, how can I get a personal reading not just involving relationships? You mean like going to my website? Mm, you could get like a Celtic cross if that's what you're talking about. If you're talking about on my website, you could get like a Celtic cross. Um, but give me something that Lilith and Aries needs to know. I like this. Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups. I feel like the time is coming for you, especially in regards to like Could be a long-term relationship, sorry, but it could be money as well. Could be a little bit of a delay of some sort, but I do see you kind of being blessed by the universe, but it's something that's being delayed. And I'm not really sure why it's being delayed. Maybe you're just not ready for it. Maybe you have to get through some other kind of, um, uh, what is it called? Oh God, what is that thing called? Fuck me. Um, Damn, I can't remember the word. Maybe you just have to get through another door first. So let's call it that before you can have this thing. But you're about to be blessed by something, and it's literally like the Six of Cups is a gift from God, or it's a gift from the universe. It could be love, yes, but it could also be in regards to your creativity or what feels like home to you. So if you kind of feel like you didn't really know where to lay your hat. I'm not saying you're homeless, but like you don't know where to lay your hat, maybe like in regards to friend groups, or maybe you want to take a class and you don't really know where you fit in. I feel like something about that is being delayed, like you're about to figure something out, but something is going to work out for you in regards to money eventually here, but I feel like you have to let something kind of break down first. Christina Molina finally made a live, but super late. That's okay. Hopefully you can still take this question. Was it right? Was it the right move to completely end things with my Saggy? Yes. You needed to do this for yourself. Why? You needed to stand up for yourself. You needed to have better boundaries. You needed to get back out and socialize. You need to be around people that understand you and care about you. This is Mercury in Cancer. I feel like there's something that you're getting ready to talk about with a friend, or that you have been talking about with a friend. Kind of saying, like, if you're talking to somebody in private about something, I want to say keep doing that because it's supposed to be helping you with something. Can I get advice? Six of Wands in reverse. Don't seek out unwanted attention right now. This to me is very hermit, Nine of Wands, Three of Cups. Keep your circle small right now. Have those couple of solid rocks that you can have in your corner. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like going out and getting a bunch of attention or seeking it out or anything like that is going to be helpful to you. I'm not saying that that's what you're doing, but it's like needing to keep your circle small right now. You're in some kind of like cocoon phase. Thank you so much, Christina. Summer, hey, Violetta, is there anything positive happening in love within the next few months? If you I don't know if you'll like it. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse. If you've been wronged by somebody, they could be getting their karma, or it could be that you're finally releasing that. But I feel like somebody's getting their karma, or something is justified that's happening, that's making you feel good, that makes you feel like you can breathe. So I don't know what that is. Somebody could be getting out of jail, but I highly doubt that that's what it is. It just makes me feel like something is a relief to you. I'm not getting necessarily love, though. I'm sorry. Um, Rosie, okay, can I get additional clarification on that Seven of Swords and the world? Yes. Tell me about that Seven of Swords. What was that about? Mm, I hope he's not still invested in something already. Something where he's invested with another woman that he's been taking advantage of. I definitely hope that that's not what it is. However, tell me about that Six of Pentacles in reverse, please. Ace of Cups in reverse. So it could be a couple of things, right? The Seven of Swords is being clarified by the Queen of Cups in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, being clarified by the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. So it's going to depend on you, right? It's going to, because you know him better than I do. Okay. This could be somebody who, I kind of just like don't want to say it. Hold on. Let me ask first. What's the World in reverse? The Devil in reverse? The Page of Wands in reverse? There's something that this person has that could be unfinished. He still could not be totally out of it, although there's an awareness of it. Could be something about a child, but it could also be something around an addiction, a fear, a mental disorder. Of course, I'm not a psychologist. I can't diagnose anybody, but it's still kind of open-ended. God, I wish I had all the cards from before. The Seven of Swords. He may not want to tell you about it because he's afraid it'll break the trust and you may end up pulling away. And he's invested. And he doesn't want you to do that. Just give me one on that Devil in reverse again. The Five of Wands. He has some drama in his life or something. I don't know if it's baby mama drama. I don't know if it's just he's immature as fuck. But the good thing is that there's an awareness of whatever the issue is, which means that it's worse when people don't have an awareness of what the fucking issue is. Because then it's like they're asleep, bitch. It's like talking to a person in a coma. And now if you feel like this person is like nefarious, you know, they could be doing something behind your back that is not the best. Okay, now if you know this person is a piece of shit, then maybe this is what it is. Okay, but if you feel like the first one resonates, please take it because I don't want you to go home and be like, oh my fucking god, we have a date on Saturday. What the fuck? Da, 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 da. You know. Now, if you guys have been in cahoots for a while and this person has kind of proven themselves to be a piece of shit, this could be somebody that is taking advantage of you or trying to hide something from you because they already know that you have trust issues. Okay. But I don't know if I really know that. I think that's what it is. Okay. I do want to pull advice. Stay grounded. Gifts. Okay. Take time to breathe out. What do you mean by gifts? The High Priestess. Use your gift of intuition. Stay grounded. And it's trying to tell you to relax. So whatever that means for you. So take your time. Take it slow. Your gift of intuition. Use it. I know you're a Cancer if I'm not mistaken. And it's trying to tell you to just relax about something. I hope that makes sense. Maybe I hope it doesn't. I don't know. Bonnie, what's with T? No intimacy, but swears there's no one else. Hard to believe. I know he's not studying for the priesthood. All right. What is his issue with the no intimacy? What's really going on here? What's that Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Is there a third party that's like sexual besides Bonnie? Reverse is no, upright is yes. Yes. Okay. See, I hate giving messages like that, you know? I just hate that. He's feeling pretty confident. He's pretty content with where things are at. He feels like you're insecure. And he may feel like you're insecure around a third party or that you guys are not on the same page about something. What is he working on with that Knight of Pentacles? The Lovers in reverse. I'm telling you. No, I would listen to your gut on that one. But he's like doing great. I remember I had a partner who was cheating on me once, and he was just like devaluing me, making me feel like shit. And I remember I got to a point where I was like, this man is fucking cheating on me because it's kind of like one of those things where uh, if your dog starts to bite you, someone else is feeding it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to push that narrative in there. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I fucking hope that I am, honestly. But it feels like he's pretty, and I remember my ex being like, oh, this is exactly, I had a feeling he was cheating on me. And I remember him saying like, this is exactly where I've always wanted to be in my life. And I just like felt something. And I was like, not for me, buddy. Like this feels awful, you know, and just like kind of listen to your gut instinct when it comes to that. Okay. Pinky, Violetta, you are super amazing. Thank you. What does Spirit want me to know? Recovering from a recent traumatic car accident at my folks' house. Oh my God. I hope you're okay. Was that like a while ago or just recently? I mean, it's none of my business, but what does Spirit want Pinky to know? Four of Swords in reverse. Don't push it. Four of Swords in reverse is like where we're not healed from something, where we have a physical ailment, where we need to chill the fuck out and sit back. Okay. So basically, yep, don't be impulsive, you know, don't be impulsive. If you feel like you're ready or you try to push it or you get that boost of courage, it's kind of telling you not to. No, obviously listen to your own body, right? It's your body. I'm obviously not a doctor. Obviously listen to your doctor, but just don't make any impulsive decisions or impulsive moves around your health. I know that's probably very like, yeah, obviously, but that's what it's telling me. The Four Swords in reverse is literally somebody who's not healed from something. Okay. Keep your mind occupied though. Sky, his thoughts towards me. Chariot, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. He wants to go for it, but he's having a hard time either making changes himself, or he feels like you are, or he's emotionally driven towards this, but he feels like he's repeating a cycle in his life. Top flight. Does the Cancer want to hook up with me? Mm. This is like a lackluster. Five of Swords in reverse and Eight of Pentacles in reverse is like, I hate to say that. I know this sounds so shitty. I love you. I'm so sorry. I know you always get super chats from me, but that's what I got. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't think so. Not right now. Okay, you got to put the moves on her. Bonnie, you look so cute tonight on 4/4/24. Oh, thank you. What love relationship advice does the universe have for me, please? You got to make a decision on something. Your indecision is kind of keeping you stuck, but you have to like pick a path. Like, what do you really want? Like full commitment is possible. King of Pentacles, do you want somebody who's going to take care of you, or do you want, and I don't just mean financially, I just mean like truly be there, truly be that rock that you need in your life? I feel this is like giving me like you've seen everything that you needed to see. You know what you want. Um, you have the perspective to be able to make a decision on whether something is going to work or not, is what it's telling you. It's like basically telling you have all the information. Pretty much. Even if you don't have like the physical information, you have the information. Does that make sense? And also kind of needing to, I don't want to say put all of your eggs in one basket, but not think that something has to be and look and act in a certain box that you want it, and being open to possibilities for yourself, and being okay that it's not coming in a certain package. That doesn't mean like if it's a person, like your person, like, dealing with abuse or cheating or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. Just don't have your eyes set on one thing when your heart may need something else. Rach, MB and I had a good dinner. First time meeting, seemed like a friend vibe. Don't think she wanted sex. Felt a little awkward. Why did she disappear? Death card. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like she felt the same. Wasn't really there. Ace of Wands in reverse is like a lack of attraction, where it's like, I'm not really, that's not giving my nipples a hard on, right? Sorry. But yeah, I feel like she feels the same, if I'm being completely honest with you. Okay. All right, you guys, I got to go ahead and get out of here. I love all of you. Lori, Rick, thank you guys for being here. Thank you to all my beautiful dragons and my members. You guys are awesome, and you make it possible for me to be able to do this. So thank you so much. And thank you to all of my dragons. I greatly appreciate you being here, whether you just came in and just watched, or you liked the broadcast, or you shared it, or you just hung out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Special shout out to Lori Dart, my mod, who is my number one tipper tonight, and Lilith and Aries as well. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.